The moment of truth is here. Time to look ahead to this NFC East, man. Ooh, excuse me. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugai, coming at y'all with another episode of Drop It Downs with Mr. Dugai. And tonight I'm going to talk about the NFC East. I'm going to take a look at all four teams and what I think going to happen as far as the division and everything. Before I get into this video, man, for everyone, if you want to reach out to me, DM me, highly at me, support the channel, whatever the case may be, all that information gonna be down in the description box. So come highlight at your boy, yo. Also, man, we got our alarm going off, man. Please disregard that. First, taking a look at my Philadelphia Eagles. Offensively, man, we loaded. I mean, this is the most probably the best personnel that we've had offensively probably in my lifetime as an Eagles fan. We had some good teams with Deshaun Jackson, Shady McCoy, Jeremy Maclin, Brett Selleck, back in the day with T.O. Westbrook. T.O. and Westbrook was that great, compared to Pinkston and all them. And then the Super Bowl with Alshon, Zach Ertz, Torrey Smith, Aguilar, and all those running backs we had. But this collection of offensive skill, talent, along with the line, I think is the best we've seen. Of course, you got Jalen Hurts. Is a pretty solid damn quarterback, man. You could just ask the players in the NFL. They say he's the best one in the NFC, despite him not being great last year. The receivers with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, they're up there as far as best dynamic duos in the league. Dallas Goedert, who is a very underrated tight end. I think in the last offensive schemes, he wasn't utilized enough. We'll see if Kellen Moore utilizes his skill set more. And of course, man, you add Saquon Barkley now, who is arguably a top five running back in this whole NFL. You could even make the case for top three. There's Christian McCaffrey, and then who else after that? Barkley's in that conversation, especially if he's healthy and he's behind this offensive line, he could make some things happen. Secondary was obviously an issue last year, but we added Quinyon Mitchell, Cooper DeJean that hasn't really been out there yet in training camp. He has a hamstring ordeal. Isaiah Rodgers, we got Chauncey Gardner Johnson back. The secondary you would think would be better. As far as the linebacker court, Devin White, my boy from LSU, who I think will come in there and really do some big things. Now, who gonna be on side of him? Is it like a N'Kobe Dean, Zach Bond, Jeremiah Trotter Jr.? We'll see. And the D line, man, Jalen Carter, who we all expecting to take another big step this year. And then you got the ends with Josh Sweat and Bryce Huff, who we paid a lot of money to come in here and be a disruptor. Jordan Davis and those guys. This team looking loaded. I think we're gonna win the NFC East. My biggest question mark with this team, of course, besides the secondary, which I think will be improved. Well, can't be worse than we were last year. I am worried about the D line. Jalen Carter is outstanding. I think he's a star in this league. Who else really do we have that I feel really confident in on that D line? I'm gonna just flat out say it. I think Jordan Davis was a bad pick. I didn't like the pick when we made it. We could have had Kyle Hamilton, who went the very next pick to Baltimore, and he's been in all pro safety over there. I just don't think Jordan Davis is that guy. I just think he's just a big guy. Like, he may give you a couple of plays here and there, but I just think it was a bad pick by Howie. So you with him with nobody on the other side really taking over, Fletcher Cox is gone. Teams might try to double Jalen Carter a little more, and then the rush ends. I get the contract situation with Hassan Reddick, but Hassan Reddick was very productive for us, the last couple of seasons. And Josh Sweat is up and down. He's not consistent enough. And Bryce Huff, I'm gonna just be honest, I don't know enough about him. Like, are y'all telling me he's gonna be a Hassan Reddick or be better than him? We paid it like it. I mean, this is a new role for him as well. So we gonna see if he could give us that edge rush production. Great. I'm not sure. Then the next team I'm gonna look at is The Dallas Cowboys. To all my Cowboy fans, though, it's been a while. I know it's been a while. Football is back, baby. I want to let y'all know something sincerely from the bottom of my heart. I don't like y'all. I can't stand y'all. Jerry tired of paying y'all. And y'all fans tired of watching y'all going sweat their behind out there and watching y'all at training camp. I seen the oh yeah, I'm paying attention. I see the record number low of fans at Oxnard to watch the Dallas Cowboys at training camp. It ain't COVID. Y'all could go. They could go out there. Them people say they don't want to. Just like Jerry said, I'm tired of paying all these dudes and they don't do nothing, especially the quarterback. Dak Prescott, who, has his moments. He's good. Plays good against us. I ain't gonna lie. But he's fighting for a contract. CeeDee Lamb, the all-world everything receiver, has not been in camp because he don't have a contract. You know, they dusting up Zeke Elliott, bringing him back from the grave to come back there and run behind the offensive line again. So they don't really have no real running backs. I mean, now I ain't gonna lie, that tight end Ferguson, I think, is a star. I think Ferguson, number 87, is going to be a dominant tight end in this league. I think he's a problem. I'm not gonna lie. And then defensively, you got Michael Parsons, who don't have a contract neither. And I mean, Trevon Diggs is coming back off of an ACL. I mean, they got some small, light linebackers. Damone Clark, love him, LSU Tiger, but he's small. So Dallas, I think, takes a little bit of you got a lame duck coach as well, which we do too, honestly. But I think Dallas takes a step back. Um, the Washington Commanders is a team that I actually got an eye on. I think they could make some things happen this year. Jaden Daniels, my guy, not just because he LSU, but Jaden Daniels is a problem. Like, he's a real problem. And they got some really nice offensive personnel over there with Eckler and those guys, those receivers with led by McLaurin. The D line is always gonna be solid over there. And you got Dan Quinn as a head coach, who also is a loss that Dallas had. He trying to dust off Mike Zimmer as well. So Dan Quinn gonna bring a nice defensive philosophy over there. Washington gonna be tough. I think they're gonna be much improved, and they're gonna really give us some problems this year. Then there's the New York Giants, who I think they're gonna be better on both lines of scrimmage. They added Brian Burns to their pass rush, to already go around with Clevion Thibodeau, and Dexter Lawrence, some Pro Bowl type players. So I think, they're gonna have a really solid D line front, and I think their O line will be better. Daniel Jones is still a quarterback. And now they don't have Saquon Barkley because he's with us now. Wide receivers, shout out to my dog Malik Neighbors, not only LSU Tiger, but Lafayette, Louisiana's own. Shout out to Malik, man. He gonna do some things over there. But I mean, besides that, they really don't have much personnel over there. So for me, I think the Eagles, I think we win this division. I think second is going to be a real battle between Washington and Dallas. I think this a flip of a coin of who will come in second. And the Giants will finish last simply because they don't have the personnel to compete with any of these three teams in the division. But that's my outlook on the NFC East. Drop the comments. Let me know what y'all think. And I'll get back to y'all, man. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly, Eagles, fly.